Welcome guys to a brand new video on Wuthering waves. So in my last video I went ahead and took a look at the top 3 best DPSs in the game, and that included Jinshi. However, someone actually mentioned that my Jinshi needed much more love in terms of her build, so I want to quickly show you guys what my Jinshi was looking like before. So this is my Jinshi. I highly recommend you guys check out this video, by the way, but this was my Jinshi's build before. Okay, now I knew this was trash, but I was not going to farm echoes for her. I'm sorry. I had other characters. I literally have every single character in the game. I was building everyone. I couldn't really take time to focus on one particular unit, but I had to admit that this was actually atrocious. This was a really bad build in terms of crit damage, and the crit rate was decent, but of course, since Jinshi is a character that heavily relies on crit rate, because if she does not crit, the damage is done, and then you start all over again. So crit rate has to be a little bit higher, but crit damage definitely needed more love, especially when you compare this to my other main DPSs. For example, Camellia over here, right? My Camellia is not crazy insane, of course. Actually this is something I could improve on as well, but especially like Carlotta's build is actually pretty good. I actually like this one over here. So my Jinshi definitely was like the worst out of everyone. Okay, the worst. So that is why I have gone ahead and actually improved on my Jinshi build. So you want to see what I've currently left her out. I can't even remember what it is. I just logged back into the game and I remembered, oh yeah, I did improve on her. So let's see what it is currently at. Oh, this is significantly much better. Oh my days, literally this is cracked. Look at the crit rate, look at the crit damage. She is going to be hitting hard. Now I do have her weapon as well, so that's something we should pay attention to as well. So that's actually crazy good. So let me take a look at the echoes right now. Jure over here, crit damage, focus on crit damage. Before I was actually running crit rate, so this was the build before I was running crit rate. Actually I could go with this as well. Let me see, I would lose out on a bit of crit damage though. But actually no, this is really good. Crit rate, crit damage, and attack percentage. This is all really solid stats over here, sub stats over here. Take a look at this one over here: spectral damage, crit rate, crit damage, and an attack. So 3 amazing stat roll over here. The only issue is, why is the crit damage so bad? Like honestly, is this something that happens with spectral units? Because if you take a look at my Carlotta, right, the crit damage is insanely much better, right? 21%. So what the frick is happening? Why is my crit damage so bad? 21% as well. And then if you go to Camellia, I'm pretty sure it's also, oh no, this is ass as well. What's wrong with the crit damage? Honestly, yo, what the frick? Is this like horrible rolls? I'm so freaking confused. Let me see. Crit damage 18%. Like what the frick? Okay, someone has to explain down in the comment section, because look, is that like a bug or something? Because I don't believe it's like meant to be that low for a 5-star echo. Okay, that is actually crazy annoying. So let's go back to Jinshi again. Where is she? There we go. So again, why is my the crit damage over here is good? Okay, this is decent, but like my crit damage is just 13%. Not even. This is ass. Like, I don't really like this. Of course, I'd love to improve this, but this is the best I can do right now. But if I had gotten a better stats for the crit damage, it would have been crazy. The crit rate though is really good though. The crit rate is actually not bad. Let's see, 18% finally. Now, to be honest, this is not that great actually. This one can actually be improved on, because there's only attack and crit damage from what I really want in here. So I could definitely go try and roll a better echo with crit damage and crit rate and attack percentage. But for now, since this crit damage is insanely high, I'm gonna stick with this for now. I probably won't even change her build. This is ass, man. This is so annoying with the crit damage. Why is it so bad? Why is it atrociously bad? It's so annoying. Oh my days. Anyways, this is literally the best I can do right now. Now let's quickly go ahead and showcase my Jinshi right now with this build. So I have done the Tower of Adversity. Now I remember making a video talking about why the Tower of Adversity, the current new revamp was not that great, adding 2 different what's it called, not debuffs, adding 2, let's go back to, is it this one? Where is it at? There we go, hazard zone. Yeah, okay, there we go. Adding 2 resistances was absolutely like a bad idea. Oh, I didn't even use her for the middle floor. Well, it made sense. It would have been a stupid idea. You wanted to run Glacier and an Aero character. So there we go with my build over here. But I did use Jinshi in here. Now, this was actually like not a really good team to use, but to be honest, the reason why I actually chose this team is because I looked at this popular teams. I was like, oh shit, people are actually using Yinlin with Jinshi. I was like, oh my days, way better than using Yanwu, because Yanwu's Yambu, whatever his name is, his damage was not that good. So this is like a really scuffed team I used in here. And yes, I did use this team for like lower floors, but it worked. It honestly worked. I think when I did this, no, I don't know if I had the better stats when I was clearing this, so I would try this again, but I'm worried that I would lose this because this took me a lot of trials. Actually, you know what, we are gonna do that. Let me see this one. Camellia, yeah, okay, cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this. So we're gonna try this again. This time we're using Yinlin. She's not the perfect, character to use with Jinshi, but, coordinated attack, very helpful. I will make another video on Yinlin actually, because there's a new build that I think everyone should try with her, and I knew it. I freaking knew I didn't have her thingy on her. Let's go put this on. Sorry about that. Her best build I have right now is this, but of course I'm gonna have to change this up a bit with the new set of we have. Yeah, this is not really a good build anyways. Crit damage is nice, but the rest isn't too crazy, and I haven't even leveled this up more than that. So yeah, okay, definitely going to be changing up her build. Anyways, this is it. Make sure Verena is rocking the variation. Yep. Now my rotation for this is going to be a little bit scuffed, but you're going to be taking a look at Jinshi's nuking capability. Again, this is not her best team. Of course, you want to be using the coordinated attacker known as Zeshi, but because Zeshi was being used with Carlotta, it meant I had to use a different character. Okay, so my rotations are going to suck. Okay, let's do this, and it's going to be a little bit harder to like talk whilst doing this, I can't lie, because when you talk, it kind of freaking messes up my rotation. And I'm not even gonna lie, like I don't know what the best rotation is with this team, so I just did whatever I thought was good. What I hate though is the mobs. They like freaking run away. There we go. So we basically want to stack the coordinated attack like this, and then we pretty much do this. Now all the characters are spread apart, which is annoying. To be honest, we don't really care about doing 3 stars with this. What we care about is the nuking damage. I don't think we're critting this one, or the enemies died too fast. I can't really see it. But anyways, there we go. And of course, she does have a buff in this floor as well, because she is a spectral character. She does deal better damage. Anyways, we're getting a coordinated attack, so we're going to be able to fill up her gauge, her 4-tier gauge anyways. So that's perfect for her. Now, we don't really want to nuke because this is mobs, but actually, no, it could go into the second stage as well, actually. Yeah, it's going to hit Eren. No, it didn't. Oh, it did. But I don't think we crit. What the frick? I don't think we crit, guys. I'm going to have to rewatch this, but let me know if you think I crit, because I don't think we did. Okay, we need to do the coordinated attack on this enemy. Oh, I need to do the ult, sorry. There we go. Yeah, go away. There we go. There we go. Coordinated attack. Our gauge isn't being filled up, but our gauge isn't filled up now. We use the ult real quickly. No crit. Okay, I might have to do better crit damage. I'm critting with this character. We are not freaking critting at all. Bro, I've critted way more. Okay, we might have to switch into some crits rate build, because that was actually really bad. We didn't crit. We didn't crit. For some reason, like my other build actually had like the same amount of crit rate, but I've critted so many times. So this is why I don't. Oh my days. Crit damage. There we go. Finally, 300k. Okay, nice. We're not gonna be able to clear this in time because we didn't crit most of the time. Okay, and that's the main issue I find with Jinshi. Anyways, she doesn't crit. It's really like a game over. You want her to crit. Okay. There we go. Coordinated attack. As you can see, Jinshi does actually help fill in the gauge. So it is a pretty decent combo right now, right? I think that was a crit damage. We're not going to confirm score. Sheets. Is it? No, we're not. We're not updating no score. Okay, that was not a good run. I can't lie. That crit damage, or that crit rate, sorry, was not that good. So I do think actually that's a place we can improve on right now. So I think usually with my main DPSs, I run a crit damage force cost echo. You know, if you take a look at my characters, actually no, for her I did run crit rate because her weapon was crit damage, so it made sense to go with crit rate for her. But since Jinshi's weapon is crit rate, I was thinking maybe we can go with crit damage as the 4-star echo. But I am looking at this right now and I'm thinking to myself, if we don't want to keep restarting, you know, the stuff, maybe increasing that crit rate even more would be better. So let me see what I could do. So crit rate 9, this is good here. Okay, so we need crit rate in this. We definitely need crit rate from here. Crit rate we have here, crit rate we have here. Okay, so we got crit rate substat pretty much everywhere except here. So if we got like 9%, that would buff it up a bit. But I think what we could do is aim for a crit rate Jouer and aim for a really insane crit damage, crit rate and attack from here as well. Okay, so we do have this one over here. Let's see. Oh, so no, the crit damage goes down by a lot, which I don't really like. Yeah, it's because the substat crit damage. No, that's fine. Yeah, okay, maybe it's not a good idea then. And I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section. Do you think it's worth it to go with this one or this? I think this is still better, as long as you crit. Which, oh, that's why you use Camellia. Actually, no, sorry, that's why you're meant to use Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper does buff up your crit rate, so that's why if you're gonna be running Jinshi, Shorekeeper should be that healer you use, because she does increase crit rate and crit damage. So yeah, I think that's why many people use Shorekeeper with her. It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, where's Shorekeeper real quickly? Shorekeeper, if I remember correctly, there we go. Quickly take a look at her kits. It is definitely crit rate. It's her liberation. Here we go. Yeah, crit rate up to 12.5. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about how to improve the build. But for now, I do think this is a better improvement compared to my previous build. Anyways, it's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.